30 years of sports public relations at Taylor and 25 years for me personally. It's really been a hell of a ride. You know, thinking back to some of the early campaigns I was involved with in the late 80s, in the Middle East, in North Africa, Asia. Great challenges, but many more opportunities to break new ground. I mean, in fact, when you talk about leveraging the FIFA World Cup on behalf of the Cup's sponsors in countries like Egypt and Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, I mean, this was unheard of. In fact, I remember being on the ground in those countries and the media would receive our campaigns as some form of propaganda. And it took a great deal for me to educate some of the media and influencers on the ground on what we were trying to achieve for the sport, for the brands, for the people. I also think about the relationships that Taylor has formed with all of the sports properties. I mean, when you think about the winding road, all of the events, all of the initiatives that you implement in partnership, not only with your clients, but with those sports properties. Because at the end of the day, there has to be not only full integration, but there has to be an understanding of what makes sense for all the parties involved. So we've established those very deep relationships, and that puts our client partners in a very good position today because we've done most of this, and we've done it over and over and over for 30 years. We've learned a great deal. You go back to the early days from '84 to probably 2000. You know, we figured out what works and what doesn't. And today, we take all those best practices, and that's what puts us in a very, very good position to succeed. But more than anything else, the understanding, the appreciation for cultural diversity is something that I feel has impacted Taylor 25 years later. You think about all the social campaigns we're involved with, where we must understand cultural differences, and we must ensure that there's a healthy respect for that diversity weaved into our campaigns. So for me, that was always the takeaway, and that's what's most important as you think back of matching and marrying the past with what we're doing today and what we will continue to do on behalf of our client partners in engaging the consumer.